Hey guys, welcome. Today's Gypsy Jazz Bootcamp lesson is going to be on Sweet Georgia Brown. It's just going to be a quick video tutorial for my etude. I have a few etudes that I wrote out specifically for Sweet Georgia Brown because it's a good tune and you get 4 bars on one chord, and that's really nice to give you a chance to breathe and explore the fretboard and try out these different sounds as you'll see as I post my other videos. But today's lesson is a really basic in concept. It's just targeting the roots. So if we're on the E7 chord for the first chord, make sure you know where E is. E, 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 E. You know, I'm just kind of staying within this one area here, targeting the octaves. And the next chord's A7, and I'm going A, D7, G. But you know, this is where the Gypsy Jazz kind of licks kind of come in. To make it a little bit fancier, I'm going to go like this. So I'm taking my root, the E, the target tone, hammering on above it, half step, and that creates kind of a darker flavor. Slurring a half step below, then back to the root, back above again, back to the root, half step below again, and then finally back to the root. It's just 3 different notes. I'm starting on the root, triplet slur, slide down half step, and that half step's called the lower neighbor. 2, 3, 4. So once you get that lick down, the fun part now is to kind of move it through your octaves, and this is where it's a good study to learn your octaves. And believe it or not, that was already 4 bars, because each one of those is 1 measure. That was triplet, 2 and 3 and 4 and triplet, 2 and 3 and 4 and triplet, 2 and 3 and 4 and triplet, 2 and 3 and 4 and. Of course, we're going to try to piece that all together in a minute, but it'll sound like this. And then we're going to move to A. And then D for the D7. And then to G for the G6 chord. However, for the G, I want to go back to one of the, take that same idea, but not make it, not just the roots. I'm going to actually go through the triad, which is a triad embellishment. Here we have, so it's the same idea, I'm just making it a whole step above the root. And then I'm going to take it through the chord, D, the 5th, and that was also a whole step above, half step below. These are just embellishing around the triad, and then around the 3rd, half step and half step. So around the G, by the way, here's G. See, again, this is a great way to visualize your chord shapes as well. And there's my walk down back to the G. Now E. Now I'm back on the measure 16 or 17 there, second half of the song. And I'm going to continue kind of similarly there. But so far we have something like this. A, sorry, I'll name it. D, D, G, major. So there's one thing now, I'm going to make it a little bit more complex, and I want to add something, what I call the connector lick. The connector lick is really just the ending lick for minor swing. Many of you already know that. You can play it in many different places. So it's a great lick to connect to as you can work through your cycle of fourths. So from E, it works great if you start on E and you go to A. And then now A wants to go to D. D wants to go to G. So I'll show you how we're going to use it. Here's that first lick on E7. Right here. Right here. Into the D. Right here. Into the G triad. And now we're on the second half of the etude there, which I'm actually going to present some different materials, and that would be more on the diminished related licks. But that again, just that first half of that etude here really kind of connects the visualization of these roots, creates kind of a flowing solo that's in the gypsy jazz style, where there's long licks that are connected, and it's nice to break up the octaves. So let's give this a try here at the play along here. Here's that B section, B7, walk down, 2, 3, 4. There's that idea again, going over that half step targeting, or sorry, root targeting with half step above below. We'll continue next time on the second portion of this etude. That's just the first half. Hopefully that gives you some ideas to think about. Thanks for watching.